Hi, I'm Larry Nelson, an instrument-rated private pilot with a passion for aviation. I built what I think is the perfect aircraft for my mission, exploring my home state of Arizona and beyond while taking you along for the ride. I also want to showcase affordable aviation and show the incredible capability of these light airplanes. Follow me along in my aviation journey. This is Zenvair Pilot. Well, I've had my instrument rating for almost a year now, and I have not had the opportunity to file a single pilot IFR, and today, that is going to change. With an instrument rating, one of the problems we have here in Somerton is we don't have flight services on the field, we don't have a radio frequency for that. And so one of the things that we have to do is have interesting ways to pick up our clearances. So one thing that's nice is I'm able to file directly through Garmin Pilot, and we're going to pick that up as soon as I'm done doing the run-up. So let's do the run-up. Somerton traffic experimental 918 Lima over, taking up runway 35 Somerton. Okay, so in the air we're going to go to get the weather in the air. From there, we will take off to Imperial on this IFR route. Okay, line up 35. We have 35 in the box. All in the green. Let's let go. Heels up.
Obstacle.
We're off the ground. We're going to speed here a little bit because it is higher density altitude right now. And up we go. Everything's in the green. Somerton traffic, experimental 8, leave November, left crosswind departure to the north, last call, Somerton. Human approach experimental 918 Lima, November off of Somerton, 1000 climbing, like to open my IFR.
918 Lima, November, squawk is 4714.
Okay, one more time on that squawk code.
4714.
4714, 8 Lima, November.
Number 8 Lima, November, radar contact 5 miles west of Yuma, leaving 1400. Every clearance advised ready.
I'm ready, copy.
Number 8 Lima, November, cleared Imperial County Airport, be heading 360, radar vectors Argus as filed, climb maintain 4000.
Alright, heading 360, then as filed after Argus, or to Argus, climb 4000, 8 Lima, November.
Number 8 Lima, November, read back correct, Yuma altimeter is 29902.
29902, 8 Lima, November. Alright. And we're going to go nav and altitude. There we go. We're going to go heading. Actually, I need to go heading here. Let me go autopilot away real quick.
Autopilot disconnect.
Heading is 360. 360. Heading in altitude. There we go. There we go. And here we go, on our way to Imperial, following that clearance. At 4,000. This is awesome. Again, I've not had an opportunity to use my instrument rating for a while, so that was the first time I've actually filed and flown anything instrument solo. we're going to make a turn here. Head towards Imperial. So why did I choose Imperial? This is just a quick...
Number 8 Lima November, clear direct Argus, Zenith south.
Clear direct Argus, 8 Lima November. ...106 knots across ground, that's pretty good. This plane. ...175, let's get AWOS.
4-1 Zulu. Wind 340 at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 28 Celsius. Dew point 15 Celsius. Altimeter 2991. For marks. Density altitude 1,500.
Okay, so we got the weather there. Pretty much what we got here. Nice clear day. Altitude is pretty low. So it's actually negative 25 feet runway. So we're going to be landing. We have wind calm, so I think we're going to land runway, let's say 32. And I do have the approach plate, so in this case for the approach, it is a final course of 290 from Ozium. We cross Ozium at 1,700. The MDA is 560 feet, so let's set that now. Set the decision altitude to 560 feet. Got that in there. And then we have our missed approach. So missed approach is going to be a climbing right turn to 1,700 to the Argus intersection and hold. And we got our comms as got our AWOS and center.
77 Lima, did you want to hand off the center or do you just want to terminate at the boundary?
Got 275 there in the box. This will probably get us over there in just a second.
Roger.
Alright, so we're going to request the RNAV for the RNAV B approach.
Number 8 Lima November, change my frequency 132.27.
132.27, 8 Lima November. Approach experimental 918 Lima November 4000.
918 Lima November, South Central approach, South Central 2994.
2994, 8 Lima November. And El Central approach experimental 8 Lima November, I'd like to request the RNAV approach into Imperial.
Number 8 Lima November, roger, expect that, verify a full stop.
Yes, it'll be a full stop, 8 Lima November. Yeah, we're going to do a full stop. I'm hoping that one of my favorite burrito joints is open, so we'll walk over there and check it out.
Number 8 November, cross Argus at or above 4,000. Cleared RNAV GPS Bravo to Imperial.
Alright, crossover Argus at 4,000, then approved for the RNAV approach into Imperial, experimental 8 November. Okay, got to set our altitude to 1,700. Until we cross over Argus. That's one thing that's nice is having the screen arc. I'll show this to you guys in just a second here. make the turn, crossing over Argus. And this arc right here, this green arc that you're seeing, that's showing us our... Basically what that's showing is where we're going to cross over that altitude at.
Number 8, Lima November, change advisory is approved for port canceling IFR on this frequency.
I'll tell you what, I'll cancel IFR this time and I'll frequency change for Lima November.
Number 8, Lima November, roger, cancellation received, change advisory approved, clock please, target it.
Adjust trim.
Imperial traffic, terminal 8, Lima November, turning final runway 32, full stop Imperial. Alright, got Imperial, got the runway in sight.
Minimums.
There's my minimums, and from here, I do have my synthetic approach actually working, plus my GPS approach, which is kind of nice. So it's visual guidance on the GPS and
500.
all the other guidance here as well. So let's slow her down. Alright, full trim up. Fuels up everything, make sure rich carb heat is on. All gauges are set. Forward landing checklist is complete. Yeah, I got my touchdown point. Speeds look good, 76 knots.
200. One hundred.
There we go, on the ground. Let it roll out. And welcome to Imperial.
All right, everybody. Well, welcome to Imperial, California. So just a little quick trip away from my home airport, but I'm gonna take a walk over to what is my one of the favorite burger stands for basically our taco flights when we do them. So about a half-mile walk. Just jump over there, see if they're open, head on back, and maybe go home with some tacos. One of the fun parts of this is just this little piece right here where you kind of have to walk right on the edge of the busy street just to get onto this road here, which takes you all the way to the downtown area. From the downtown area, that's where you get all the good tacos. Now, one thing that is impressing me that I haven't seen out here, it's been a long time since I took my little kids over here when they were little, is all this right here has gotten very built up. A lot of these ag companies have spent some real money kind of developing this little corner out. This used to be a big dirt lot, and not much to see here. Alright, so this is kind of the little food area. We're getting to that in Imperial. It's kind of a neat little place. You got some kind of cool, you know, kind of cool shops and things to check out. But El Zarape, I can see you right there. They're not open. There's another burger place right around the corner. We'll just walk over there. Alright, let's get burgers in hand. Or not burgers, but am I saying burgers? Tacos. Let's get those tacos in hand. Well, it appears El Zarape is not open yet. I wonder what time they open. Looked online, I thought they opened at like 7 o'clock. And we're both on Pacific time now. Closed Saturdays for summer only. Ah, that's why. Alright, let's go see. This is El Zarape right here. There's another place. It should be like right around the corner here. Let's walk over there. I believe they've got breakfast burritos. Let's go over there. Hey, just want to get a breakfast burrito. What was that? Just I guess bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. Burrito in hand. Let's head back to the plane. All right, so recap on the burrito. Giants burritos, they're not necessarily my go-to, but it is a good breakfast burrito. A little different than I'm used to. So when you move across the Southwest, there's different Mexican cuisine based on region, just like anywhere else in the world. Where I'm at in Yuma is where you converge Sonoran and Baja. Here in Imperial, it's primarily Baja. So one of the differences is, like, for example, we use kind of like a Colby Jack or a cheddar Jack cheese there. Here it's more of a white cheese, so there's some differences than I'm used to. A little bit of seasoning different, but all of that to say that very good burrito, and definitely one I'm gonna have to come back for again, possibly bring the kids, because it's been a hot minute since I brought my kids out here for taco night. Alright, let's get back to the airplane. And I gotta make a decision. Am I gonna file IFR back to Yuma, or should I do a VFR flight back? Kind of lean towards IFR. I haven't done too many of those, so might as well, get a couple more reps in. Alright, so we are walking back up to the airport. Let's jump in 8 Lima November, head back to Yuma.
Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 31 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 2993. Remarks. Density altitude 1008.
Imperial traffic experimental 918 Lima November, taking off runway 32, departing the area to the east, Imperial. Alright, nobody's on final. I don't see anybody on final on the other side. No warnings. Got 3-2 on the ground. Three-two in the face. 1,000 RPM. Everything's in the green. Release brake. Tails up. Airspeed's alive.
Obstacle.
Door away. Do a cruise climb today. landing's in the green. Stupid bird, holy crap. Imperial traffic, terminal 8 November, right crosswind departure to the east, last call Imperial. Let's at least get flight following back. Del Centro approach, experimental 918 Lima November with request.
Number 918 Lima November approach, good.
Yeah, 8 Lima November is just off of Imperial at 500 climbing 3,500, looking for flight following back to Somerton 54AZ.
Number 8 Lima November, squawk 0441.
0441 November.
At this point in the video, I need to thank my long-term sponsor, which is GRT Avionics. GRT is an American-based company making great avionics for guys like me and you flying on a budget, but want the latest and greatest technology in the cockpit with us. You can start out with the Mini, which I have here, or you can jump up to the Sport, which is what you can see dead center. And from there, if you want even more capability, all the way up to the Horizon. Everything with a different price point, and these are great avionics systems from great guys made here in the USA. So if you guys are building a light sport or experimental aircraft, really consider GRT Avionics for all of your avionics needs.
Summer traffic, terminal 8 Lima November, final runway 17, full stop Somerton.